Alright, guys, we're back. We've had a good run in July so far, anyway. We've lost only 2 games out of, what, 9 or 10? Yeah, 9. We've played 9. So, pretty good stretch for us here. Big draft time. Lots of big prospects here. So, I don't like the mock draft because I don't want this guy leaving first. This is the guy I want because this guy is hopefully going to play better in center field, and he's a much better, well-rounded hitter. And this guy is not terrible, but I don't like this at all. This doesn't scream good. Contact isn't great either. A lot of power, though. Whole lot of power. But yeah, I just think this guy is more of the complete package. And of course, I'm still kind of indecisive, though, about this. Like, I have this guy. Kind of indecisive between these two. I think I might lean more on him because he can play some defense, especially short. Because we have some issues with short because Boguchet sucks at short, and I don't want him there long term. And this guy's hitting stats are pretty good. And he can play third base as well. So, some good versatility there. And I don't know why the hell they pick him fourth. I don't. Hopefully they're not that stupid. Otherwise, that would be just terrible. But yeah, hopefully, yep, that's what we got for the draft. So we're gonna get right into it here and hope for the best. Hopefully our guy does not get yoinked. Wow, he didn't get yoinked. They actually went with Harper first. And I mean, it's not like he's that bad. I mean, like I say, he's got good work ethic. He's got great power, but he is durable. So that's probably the best part about him. But I think the good news is that makes this next pick very easy. We go with Brady Harris, a right-handed outfielder. He's already pretty decently on the hitting attributes. He's 35 in all of them. I don't know if I want to throw him right in A-ball, but we could try it. I think he could try. I think we could try and maybe pull it off with him. But love the defense. That's easily my favorite part about him. Love this defense. If he can develop that center field, because that's what we need badly. Center field is such a hard position. This guy's good too, but I think this pick is very easy. They made it very easy for me. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead, just meet your demand, because I just want him on the team. I don't want nobody thinking about that. I just want to get him on my team. And yeah, that's also what I did. I went through a lot of them. Just kind of find some guys I thought were interesting and of note. Funny enough, I actually had this guy on my Yankee one that I played, and he actually got to the big leagues, and actually pretty productive. His power actually did develop pretty nicely. Not the contact or the strikeouts was a little bit better, but not much. He definitely strikes out a bit, but he was a good center fielder. But I'm happy to have him on our team, so this is going to be a great signing for us. Low leader, but that's not really a problem. We got so many leaders in that clubhouse. He doesn't need to be the guy that everybody needs to depend on. He just needs to go out there and perform great. And there he'll do that. So anyway, we'll get to our second pick and we'll show you what we get. I just thought this was interesting. This guy got picked first round. That defense and that power is really going to play, apparently. They really like him. But yeah, some of these picks were surprising. They went very shortstop. I'm seeing a lot of shortstop and second base, as there is clearly a need for that. Anyway, I still need to decide who to pick. Alright guys, I thought long and hard about this. I was like looking at these pictures, but I'm just kind of like, look at these three. Maybe that guy if you get lucky with this development, but also, you gotta realize that we've already gotten burned twice by picking pitchers like this, so, well, guaranteed at least once with this guy. Well, he's at least pitching much better here. Well, maybe he'll develop there properly. I mean, I thought he could handle it, though. He wasn't doing that much worse, but Yeah, I was not very happy with how these guys have been performing in here, so I just kind of was like, I'm not going to really go out and get another pitcher in the early rounds, which is way too long to say I'm going to pick up that guy that I just stared at, but yeah. This is a college bat, so kind of a little older, but a lot more refined in terms of the stats. Definitely a second baseman, not a third baseman. They say him as a third. He definitely more of a second baseman for me. Kind of hard because a lot of the good hitters have gotten taken, but I'm just going to go for it. So that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, I think now we'll pick up a pitcher. So you got a nice little left-hander here. He's got a couple pitches developed. He's not too old, but he's not too young either. So he might turn out to actually develop a little bit into some of this. Definitely seems like a middle to kind of back-end rotation guy, but honestly, I'm pretty happy. Our guy recommended this guy, which is just kind of silly. Like, this is just kind of a terrible pick, honestly, by the AI there. I don't know what they're thinking, but this is who we're going to pick. Okay, this is a guy I had an eye on for a little bit. He's a two-way player. Got the good stuff there. And, I mean, he can develop two-way. Actually wouldn't be a horrible pitcher. Could actually probably be okay. The control's probably too low, though. But what stands out to me is that power. Oof, 65 power. Now, that is pretty juicy if I've ever seen a power number. That makes me very excited, is that power potential for him. A lot of this is not very exciting, but I'm willing to give a guy like this a shot for that to see if, hey, maybe he can turn out to be a guy that hits some home runs. We need guys that can hit home runs at first base, so go on ahead and come on to our team, please. Thank you. Alright, just kind of was looking through. This guy can play shortstop. Wait, what's this rating for there again? That was not him, by the way. Where the hell did that guy go? I mean, there's some decent picks through here, but yeah, it's probably going to be... God, where'd that shortstop I was just staring at go? Wasn't him, was it? He's not bad. But he's impossible, so it's like... Yeah, no, it was this guy, sorry. Yeah, it was this guy. Why is there no rating for how he can play short? I don't know. Probably shouldn't get him then. That guy's pretty expensive, though. That is kind of the problem, but he can play shortstop pretty good. And there's a lot of hope here. He is expensive, though. But I think, honestly, I'd give him a shot. We need guys that can play short, so I'll give him a shot. What do they want now? Oh, the guy that I just stared at earlier. Sure. Okay, I think I got maybe... Well, I think we'll pick one more, and then I think we're kind of done, because there's not a lot of interesting guys at this point in the draft. Hey, you know what? Good curveball. This guy actually could be maybe an okay reliever, but I don't have really high hopes. That's just kind of the problem with these kind of picks at this point. They're just kind of, yeah, just kind of throwaways. But yeah, I like his potential with the curveball. Alright, that's all I'm going to pick on here, and then we'll just kind of get to signing. Alright guys, we just gave them everything they wanted. Hopefully we get this guy. This is our main winner, so as long as we get him on our team, we should be good. So anyway, though, we will keep her going. Just more heartbreak for our rotation here. This guy has been good for us, and now he's going to be gone for 5 to 6 weeks. So now, looks like you get to come back in the rotation, and then we're going to have to bring up you again. I don't know if I want to. This guy's literally a 10.95 ERA. Yeesh. Yeah, maybe I'll need to look into a bullpen arm. Oh, hey, he hasn't been that bad. Okay, then. He can come on up. I just need somebody that's not garbage. Oh, and he can pitch against left-handers. Perfect. Perfect. We've been missing that. We don't have a lot of those, so that's perfect. We needed that. We need a guy that can pitch against left-handers because we've been lacking that in our bullpen. And yeah, of course, we lost this game because he got hurt. And then he had to take over. And then he's going to be in our rotation again. Okay, anyway, I'm going to keep going. I'm looking into a first baseman right now, so hopefully we can get that. Well, I said I was getting a first baseman, and yep, we are getting a first baseman. So I was surprised about this move. I was looking at our team. I'm like, man, dude, surprised, but he has nowhere to go because he's not good in center or right field. He's only a left fielder. We got guys who can play left field on our team. I don't want him anymore on here. And he's actually very cheap somehow, and he's been absolutely mashing. Hopefully he can translate some of that over. He can't be worse than what we have, right? Like, he really can't be. Our offense is yearning for a bat. And, yeah, this is probably the best one we can get. So I am all for this. We're going to get him on our team and welcome aboard Kyle Schwarber. But now to make that, I'm thinking about trading him, so I'm going to see if there's anything I can do for him, because he just has not done anything for us offensively. I want him out. I know he can play defense, but honestly, I kind of would rather give Luciano the job at second. I know he's not great defensively yet, but he's been at least playing a little bit better, and he's a little younger, and yeah, I have more hope for him than Perdomo, so I'm going to see what I can do for Perdomo, see if I can get him off this team, because, yeah, he's just, it's been sad. It's been sad to look at him, and it's just, I was hoping he'd do more for us, but he hasn't. Unless there's somebody else I want to get rid of first. We can get rid of him. He's been worse than him, but he can play everywhere. Well, we have a guy that can play everywhere. Yeah, that's true. We do. This guy can actually play everywhere too. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So, welcome aboard, Kyle Schwarber. You are going to slot in at first base, and I'm going to swap you two around. I know this is a downgrade defensively, but I would rather have his bat in the lineup, so yeah. Rather have his bat in the lineup. His bat is much needed in this lineup. It'll go probably right there, honestly. Alright, that's how our team's gonna look. So yeah, we made our first of many moves, hopefully. Probably next after this, I would probably say we're going to probably need, I don't know if there's really anything else we can do to improve our team hitting-wise now, because we got our first baseman that can hit. I mean, maybe a bullpen arm. I can look for a bullpen arm, maybe. That'd probably be a good idea. Yeah, I can go look for I'll look for a bullpen arm from now till the trading deadline, and we'll see about Perdomo too. We might be able to find some way to trade him off this team, but we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we got our first rounder to officially sign with us. I'm gonna actually go take him right. We're gonna make sure to put him right in the prospects, and we're gonna go put him right in Class A because I want him to play. I think he can go there too. Yeah, he can go there too. You two go in Class A and go have fun for the rest of the year. And as for... Oh, we have 4... Oh, Jesus. Why do we have 49 people here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Because of that. Because I clicked that freaking button. Okay, well, I'll figure that out, too, at some point. What to do with this freaking A-ball. Alright, guys. We got a few of these this year. We got Kyle Harrison. Absolutely fantastic. This is the kind of pitcher I was hoping I signed that extension to. Logan Webb continues to be Logan Webb, albeit he did have a rough outing here. We still won, though. We still won that game. We did lose a heartbreaker, though, but yeah, no, he's been good for us. Who else did we got? I think we got Duvall. Somehow, I don't know how he made it in. He's been so bad for us this year. I don't know how he made it in, but I guess he made it in. Congratulations. Don't know why you made it in, but you made it in. Patrick Bailey. Didn't even do that great average or offensively, but league average. Phenomenal catcher. Guess having that just kind of helps you. And did we get one more? No, that was it. But yeah, no, we had a few All-Stars this year, more than last year. We only had one last year. That was kind of weird, but anyway, I just want to do a quick... Did he get to play yet? Yes. Not been doing too bad yet. Not been doing too bad. Small sample size. I kind of want to see how he's doing by the end of the year, see if he needs more time in rookie ball, or if we can just let him ride in A-ball. But yeah, that's been it for that. Was there something else? I'm trying to remember what else I was doing. Oh yeah, I was looking at our prospects because some of them got signed. I'm just going to assume they're going to sign, so I'm just going to put them in our prospect list just to kind of be ahead. But, alright, we're going to keep going. I'm still looking we're going to get a bullpen arm probably, and I don't know what else, but we'll figure out something for the trading deadline. Well, this is a shocker, so probably wondering why I'm looking at this guy. Well, if you take back here, he's on the waiver wire. So I can put a claim. So we're going to see what happens with that. They're probably going to pull him back. No way you don't, but I'll still be looking out for trades, so. Yeah, that was short-lived. Very short-lived. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. I have no words for how this guy turned into an ace for the Rockies. I just don't know how it happened. I was just looking through the trading block, and he's just there, and just some weird reason he's just good. But yeah, I'm just looking through this to see if maybe we can find an arm in here that interests me. I think there's a few in here that could be a good fit for our team. All right, deadline time. We are 57 and 46. We had a pretty good month. Really great, actually. 18 and 7. We managed to hold on. We're doing good. We got 3-game lead over here. As of right now, you'd be kind of tied with the Reds for third wild card spot in theory. So yeah, we currently, as of this very moment, we would make the playoffs, but oof. I mean, the good news is Westberg is coming back soon. Hopefully he'll be useful for us. Bo Bichette, hopefully he can provide some better offensive production than Nick Gordon, because he's been terrible. He has apparently a strain. Well, the good news is that he's not really to run. He is basically a DH, so he's not going to be out in the field. So he'll probably be okay. And yeah, hopefully we can get this guy back too. I mean, we've gotten hurt by the injury bug a bit, but we've been still hanging tough in there. Been hanging tough. We've been doing what we need to do, so I'm hoping for the best for our team. Hopefully we can pull it out. This guy has gotten red hot. He actually got like a Player of the Week kind of award, and he was that good for us. So, and he's funny enough been heating up too. I guess he heard about me deciding wanting to trade him, so. Yeah, this guy, sadly, he's not been very good in his little stint up here. I mean, he's done okay, all things considered, but not really what we're looking for. We're wanting to get to the playoffs here. Matos is massively cooled off. But yeah, no, I've been looking for moves for the bullpen, but I've been having a hard time. I claimed some guy off the waiver wire. I don't know if we'll get him. It's weird, all these, like, good names on the waiver wire. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why these teams want to try to move these guys on waivers. That makes no sense. These guys are pretty good pitchers, so I don't know why, but yeah, I'll probably look at the trading deadline stuff. We'll see if maybe there's a trade I want to do. Maybe I'll find somebody that I want to trade for. There's not really much I'm looking for. Maybe like another bullpen arm, especially a left-hander. If we can find a left-hander that'll happily come onto our team, that's about all I'm really looking for. I mean, there's nothing else that's going to be really in the market for me that's going to help our team right now. So, but I'll keep an eye on it and let you know if anything happens. All right, guys. I looked around. I know the Yankee fans in here. He's not been great with it. He's actually been pitching better lately, though. But you know, he's not giving up a home run. He's been very good. I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing here. And all I have to do is give up this 23, nearly 24-year-old reliever that, honestly, I don't really have a spot for. So, yeah, I think this guy will hopefully help our team a little bit. On the bullpen side of things, Knack will go back down to AAA. That'll be the move, so. But yeah, glad we can get another reliever. We still got some money, so. Not a lot of moves, sadly. It's just so difficult to find people, but, you know, that's our move for today, so. Where is he? He actually wasn't too bad in his few innings, but, yeah, we're gonna bring in this guy and have him be our specialist / high leverage guy. So that'll hopefully help out our bullpen and give us another left-hander out there to use as well. So, and then eventually once what do you call him? Oh yeah, Carson. Yeah, Carson, once he comes back, Ober will move back in the bullpen, and then I think we'll demote probably. Does he have options? Yes. Probably him. But he's been unlucky. But like I said, we'll see. There could be another injury that happens. But that's our move. I think that's all I got for this trading deadline. There's not much. It's not really much out there that we can use to improve our team. So that's all I got for you. Shout out to Kyle Harrison again for being pitcher of the month. Gotta give her justice and her dues to these guys because, yeah, they've continued to be very good for us, so. Yeah, and a lot of kind of bad news kind of with development-wise, but. Oh, this was successful. Well, that's freaking sweet. I didn't expect that to go through. The other one didn't. Yeah, and this guy, a lot of control. He's only pitched for about 2 years. He's probably just going to go down to AAA for now because I don't really have a spot for him right now, but. Oh, yes, actually be up on the big league roster. Well, I think he can move down in a second, but. Okay, I think Miller's moved down. Or not moved, Walker, sorry. Walker was the guy who moved down this, yeah. He's the one that'll go down quickly. He's coming back up, though. I'm not going to keep him down, so... I just need to move him off, move him on, and then move him down. Wait, he's out of options. Didn't he? Wasn't he not? It says he has one option here left. Eh? The heck? Oh, he's been optioned 5 times. That's why. I see. That's what I was wondering what it was. Yeah, it's because he's been optioned 5 times. I think that's the max amount of times you can option a guy in a season. Okay then, well, might as well give him a shot. You know what? Go on ahead. He'll be our middle relief. Oh, he can actually, he can. Yeah, he can probably go in that role. Avoid high leverage, though. I'm going to have him avoid high leverage. But yeah. Okay. Well, we can give him a try up here for now. We'll see if he's worth keeping around. We don't have to keep him on the playoff roster, though, so we'll just bring him back when the time comes. All right, well, we got lots of games to play. We got the struggling San Diego Padres to start, so hopefully we can dominate them and keep building up, padding our lead, because we don't have a big lead here, so we got to make sure we have a good August, too. All right, guys, we are 65 and 51. We've been doing okay this month. Not great, you know. We've been kind of... Well, actually, we've been 8 and 5. We've been doing fine, but yeah, we have the Rockies and the Dodgers right on our butts right now, and... yeah, this guy's been completely awful for us. He has an 18 ERA. I don't think he's had one outing for us where he's not given up a run. So I'm just going to waive and DFA this guy because I don't want to keep him on my team, to be frank. It's just... I mean, on paper, you look at him and you're like, man, maybe it'd be good. But, like, man. Maybe we'll keep him around a little longer. But, man, dude. We've had our team's kind of getting beat up. This guy, we don't know when he's coming back. He's coming back soon, and I think he's still got a couple weeks. Yeah, hopefully we need these guys back. Hopefully, because we're gonna definitely need them for postseason time because that's gonna be very valuable. So, but yeah, we're probably gonna waive and DFA this guy soon here. This is just terrible, but we'll see. Well, this could not have come any sooner. We need him to come back, so I'm rehab for a couple days, and then, yeah, I think this guy's going to be the one to go down. He's just not been hitting for us. Yeah, and then we'll figure out what to do with our team, because that's the thing. This guy's been hitting, so, I don't know. I don't know where he's going to play right now. Well, we'll figure that out in a second, but yeah, we lost a heartbreaker to them. Knack just could not, or no, wait, no, that's their guy. Oh yeah, that's their guy, sorry. Yeah, Webb could not pitch for us today, just pure and simple. Kind of a letdown. You kind of hope your ace will get you this win, because it's kind of important. We're literally we only have a game and a half up on the Rockies right now, so. But we'll have them rehab for a little bit, and we'll decide what to do with the team in a sec. Another great news. This guy's finally going to be ready to come back too. We'll have him get an outing or two of rehab. And then, yeah, he'll be back as well. And that's going to mean this guy goes to the bullpen again. And then... yeah, I don't know about that. Probably this guy's going to have to go down. Yeah, he's just... like, on paper, he should be doing well. But he's just not been getting it done. So he's probably going to go down for now, because we need room for our team, so. But we'll let him get an outing or two, and then he'll be back on the team. Yeah, the Diamondbacks have been dominating us this year. It's been a completely different turn. You know, last year we were dominating them, now they're dominating us. And we only have a game up on the Rockies right now, which is not very good. Not very good. He got one outing. He actually threw a lot of pitches. I think we'll give him one more. But, yeah, this guy, I think we're going to bring him back. Yeah, he's played enough. I want to bring him back because we need some offense in our lineup. And yeah. So I think this guy's going to be the guy that goes down. Sorry, but we need room. So welcome back, Westberg. We need your bat. And I think he's just going to be thrown at short because this guy's not done anything with the bat. So if he could do anything with the bat at short, that's going to be a massive improvement right now until Bichette comes back. These injuries really have hurt us, man. Like we're having to try to hold on right now, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's a very contested race right now. So, and we need to play better baseball and getting dominated by the Diamondbacks. So, but yeah, hopefully that bat will help us out. All right, we're not doing so hot right now. In fact, now we just lost our lead there, and now we got a wild card spot. So, but the good news is that Bichette is now rehabbing, and this guy's ready to come back. They're just, yeah, look at this outing. 113 pitches, a complete game shutout. I think he's ready to come back. So, yeah, as for what we're going to have to do here, we're probably going to have to move you down. I think you're going to be the one going down. Yeah, you're just not been pitching well enough really right now, so you're going to go down. He's going to move to the bullpen now and be our long relief emergency starter guy. And then this guy is going to come back to our big league roster. So welcome aboard. Welcome back, buddy. Happy to have you. You'll probably get another start because of that. But yeah, hopefully you can make up this ground. Otherwise, we're going to be in the wild card series. We do have a 5.5 lead over the Diamondbacks, and I think we're done playing them this year, so we don't have to deal with them potentially but we do have a tough schedule. Like, we got a lot of tough teams here, so it's going to be very tough to make it to the end of the year, but we're going to have to do what we can and hope for the best with all this, because there's a lot. Oh, but there's roster expansion also, too, so hopefully that'll help us out a little bit. Alright, we had a terrible month. Yeah, we are only 9 games above 500. We have 2.5, so we gotta find a way to... You have to find a way to rally in this last month here. Roster expansion, though, so hopefully that'll help us. I can bring back... Where's Walker at? We can bring back Walker. And then we can maybe bring back... I think we can bring back Bichette now. Yeah, we'll bring back Bichette now. He's had enough games to rehab, and we'll bring back Walker. That'll be our moves for this. Clevenger's been awful for us, so some of our bullpen guys have not been doing so hot, sadly. But yeah, Bichette is back. Hopefully he can hit for us. I don't know how good Westberg's been coming off. He's actually hitting pretty well. But yeah, Bichette's going to be back on our team, of course. Of course, he's going to be back hitting for us, so I'm very happy about this. Create depth charts, and hopefully we get the last push we need to make sure we secure a spot in the postseason, because this would be very heartbreaking if we don't make it in. We still have a shot at this. We do have a series against them way down here. We actually have 2, so we have a shot. But we're going to have to play well against them, and we're going to have to make sure we have a good September. Because like I said, this month was not very good for us. 13 and 15. That was not very good. Treading water is not very good right now. We need to be hot. We need to be hot, and we need to figure out a way to just dominate. So, but let's get through. Let's hope for the best through this month, shall we? Oh, also one thing. I'm actually going to move this guy to DH and have Kepler go play center right now because I don't want this guy getting hurt. So I'm going to actually move this guy we're going to swap them so that way he can at least still be in the lineup and hit, but he's not throwing. So that way we can make sure he can recover from this so we can have him back because we need him back on this team. Anyway, though. Onward. Alright, I like to give shout-outs to players when they're doing well. How about Max Kepler here? Look at that. Just a bunch of home runs for us here. He's had 34 on the year. He's been our power guy in this lineup. He's been very good for us. I'm happy to see that he's been performing well for us. Our rotation's been kind of a little bit iffy outside of these two, and, well, actually him for that matter. He's been actually pretty good as well. Gotta put respect on this man's name. Like, remember, he came out through a complete game shutout against them, and then went out against the Nationals and pitched 8 1/3 without allowing a run. So, yeah, he's been money. He's been money for us. Hoping we can keep him pitching well. And hopefully our offense can keep doing well. This guy's been just rock steady. I'm just like, sorry, Westbrook, you're not going to get much time to play right now. It's just, we have got other guys hitting on our team. It's just, yeah, and Bichette's been good coming back too, as well. So, our team's getting hot when it needs to right now. I think we'll actually leave it as is right now. Well, 60, 80. They're both kind of similar. We could leave him in center field. I think we can. I think I'll do that. I think we'll leave him in center field. Make sure we keep his, because he's been money for us. I want to keep him healthy, so we'll keep it like that. But our team's been playing well. We're back right in it. We're back tied with the Rockies again, so hopefully we can keep holding out. The Dodgers pretty much are gone at this point. Diamondbacks are still in it, so we have to keep playing good baseball for the rest of this month. But I feel like we got a good shot of making the playoffs this year. Yeah, I was complimenting him, and then he hits another 3-run home run, big home run to give us the win in this game right here. As Duvall's just been awful for us this year. This has not been Duvall at all. It's actually crazy how well we played despite that. Despite how bad some of our guys have been in our bullpen, we've been playing very well. Now we got a lead on the Rockies by a half, but that's not going to matter too much because these series down the stretch are what's going to matter for whether or not we get this division or not. So, unless, of course, the Rockies fall off a cliff, which doesn't seem like they will, but hey, our team's been hanging tough. We've been hanging tough, and, hopefully we got a good shot to get to the postseason. I don't know what we're going to do in there personally. I don't know how we're going to get deep into it. We're going to just have hope our bats wake up like they have been. If we can have Kepler hitting like this, I think we have a shot. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. I can't believe nobody signed this guy, by the way. I got him for $7 million, and it was the best signing I've ever done. Alright, guys, well, we had a rough series against the Dodgers, but, man, we've played very hot this month. Very hot. Our offense has been firing on all cylinders. Our pitching's been very good. The only problem is I feel like we're going to cool off right in the playoffs, which is not what you want, but we've needed to get hot to secure it. But we have, I think, 6 of our last 9 games are against Colorado, and we have a 4.5 game lead, so hopefully, or 5 game lead now, actually. Whoops, sorry. But let's give a quick shout out. Well, this guy's WARS kind of went down because he hasn't been hitting as well, and I kind of threw him at DH just to kind of end the year. And then this guy's WARS massively went up because I threw him in center field, and he's been absolutely destroying the ball. Yeah. And then Matos got hot at the right time. Bichette got hot at the right time. Like, everybody was just getting hot at the right time. Luciano's been I've been very happy with him. I'm glad he's been hitting for us this year. I'll gush more about the team as we end here. We definitely think we got a postseason spot at this point, unless we absolutely, completely collapse in the last 9 games. But we definitely are going to the playoffs. Whether or not it'll be wild card round or not remains to be seen. If we look at our standings currently, we are technically, as of right now, we would be the NL. We'd be in the division series as of right now because we have a better record than the Reds. But the big but is that we have to keep a good record, and we're going to be playing the Rockies for 6 of the last 9. In fact, I think, well, the Pittsburgh Pirates haven't been good this year, but they've been playing hot. But yeah, no, we're going to have to play well against the Rockies. That's going to determine whether or not we're going to be playing the wild card round or we're going to be going right to the division series. So hopefully this series goes well. We'll come back and we'll show you how it went. Yeah, we lost a lot of close games in that. We won 1, though, which is probably important because we still have a 4-game lead on them. I just still can't believe how well that guy's pitched. He's been getting a little lucky, too, but I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. How's he been getting that lucky, man? He was not that good. And, of course, our guy had a meltdown outing, sadly. But, yeah, we definitely have some interesting moves to make for our playoffs. Because, man, our bullpen has just not been money at all. It's just been kind of a letdown. But, yeah, we still are hanging tough. This division's actually collapsed, so I think we might be okay, but we still have to play well against Pittsburgh and Colorado for the last 3, but yeah, just figured to give you a little quick update on that. Let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playoff bound. We've made it to the playoffs twice in 3 years, man. This is way better than how I did with the Yankee team, but yeah, we're 88-69. We've won the first game of the Pittsburgh series that clinched I think that clinched the division, actually. I think it sure did. Yeah, nice. We still have 3 games up on... Well, they got a race going on there, but we're still 3 up on Chicago. So, as long as we win a couple games here in the final stretch here, we should get right to the division series. We don't have to worry about the wild card round again, but knowing us, we're going to be facing the Reds and their stupid offense, and then we're just going to get creamed. But we have an ace up our sleeves. We have an ace up our sleeves ready to mash, so we might be okay this time around, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's finish up the season and we'll wrap up this. Alright guys, we ended up with a 91-71 record to end our season here. We did very well in September and October. We just got hot at the right time. We really did. We really did. Our starting pitching, shout out to them. They really locked it in. Our offense really locked it in. If you look at the standings here, no team at above 92 wins. That's actually really crazy. That's really crazy to think about. And shockingly, the Dodgers snuck in. I can't believe that. They were not looking good for a while. But we must have just destroyed the Rockies and just basically just shut them out of the postseason. Wow. We really. I hope we've played well against the Dodgers. Otherwise, we're going to regret that. Let's see. How well have we done against the Dodgers? Oh, kind of iffy. That's kind of a coin flip right there for a playoff series. But as you can look at this playoff tree, we are going to be facing crap. Oh, are we going to repeat 2024 again? Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to repeat that year again. That was miserable, man. I don't want that again. Oh, I don't want that again. We actually did do well against Cincinnati this year, though. But let's take a look at our team. Let's gush about them for a few minutes before I complain about them in the playoffs. Let's start right here. Wait, what happened to that guy? Hey, where did the Brett Harrington go? Where the hell is Harrington? Where the hell did that man go? Did he get suspended or something? Okay, let me gush about our team, and then I'll show you the playoff roster that I construct, and then we'll wrap it up here. But anyway, Logan Webb, Kyle Harrison, both of them dominant. They led the charge. He led and had the lowest walk through 9 and WAR. He's been just amazing for us. Happy to keep him on the team. Harrison, he finally was kind of what I was hoping for him to be. Struck out a ton of batters. Walked a fair amount, but didn't give up a lot of home runs. Only 7 home runs in 155 innings. Jesus, man. In a game where it's dominated by home runs, he just lit them out. $1.2 million, by the way. That's all he's getting paid. And he's going to get paid $4 million next year, 7, 10, and then 20 for a while. He's getting paid till he's 32. So, yeah, very happy about that. This guy was a nice left-hander for us. Definitely middle rotation guy. Very happy with how he did this year. He was solid for us last year, and he basically just did the same thing this year. Can't complain about it. It was right in line with what I expect. That's pretty good. Bueller, sadly, did not do so well. His WAR was good. Like, he had put up a good WAR number, but he didn't pitch very well. His ERA is very inflated. I mean, the peripherals look like he would have pitched better. Didn't walk a lot of batters, struck out a fair amount. home runs were a little high, but not too... Well, I think that was what happened, yeah. It's easily the home runs as well. Well, not really. He gave up 18. Yeah, but he did give up more home runs than last year. But yeah, he just was not pitching well with runners on, clearly. That's what you can say. That's probably the biggest letdown. I wonder what contract he would want. 20... He wants... Dude, you had a 5 ERA. You want $20 million... Like $27 million? The heck, man? Anyway. Yeah, our bullpen, this has not been pretty. This guy was our bright and shining star. I'm glad we got him. He's been just 294 ERA plus, 61 and third innings, 83 strikeouts, like only allowed 1 home run. Yeah, he's going to be a big part of our bullpen. He's going to be playing a huge role. Luke Jackson, shout out to him, gave him a very cheap deal. I was kind of concerned when I saw why he was so cheap, but he pitched very well. He did get lucky. He did walk a lot more than last year, but, you know, this is the kind of pitcher he is. Very ground ball. He's going to hit it right at people, so it's kind of what you expect. Walker was solid for us as well. He kind of had to go down to AAA for a little bit because of this guy. He did better. He did better, to be fair, towards the end, but yeah, I just wanted to yoink the arm, so that's kind of what we did. I don't know if we are going to keep him on the big league roster. He's definitely not going to be on the playoff roster, I can tell. This guy's been a heartbreak. Like, this is just, man, this is supposed to be our guy. This is supposed to be our left-hander that just slings it in there and just wipes everyone out, and he's not been that for us this year, sadly. ERA very inflated. Duvall as well, terrible. This is just pathetic, honestly. You know, it's just not what you need, but, you know, somehow, despite all that, I mean, Ferguson was our guy. That was a good acquisition. Glad I picked him up. We needed that. We definitely needed that. Okay, now the offense is a lot more positive, though, I will admit. The offense has been a lot more positive. Bart, he held his own. He's our backup catcher. Bailey, he got red hot at the end of the year. He put up a pretty good season WAR-wise. Not as well defensively, though, clearly by the WAR track, but been very good. Above average catcher, hitting-wise, and of course, you know, he's elite behind the plate, so that's what we asked for. Schwarber, he did okay. He didn't do as well as he did with Pittsburgh, but he provided much thump that we were desperately needing. And shout out to Luciano. He finally figured it out for us. He finally started to hit a little bit, you know. I appreciate that. Appreciate some of our young talent actually hitting a little bit. Perdomo, he actually started hitting as well. I think Promise was his starting role was just not working for him. Him being kind of more of a platoon guy, kind of play around, seemed to work better with him. He put up a pretty good WAR this season, almost 2, but that's his defense, man. He's a very good defender. Chapman, 2 WAR. Solid enough defensively. Put up decent numbers, above average. Bichette, I mean, not great defense. This is sadly the only guy. Like, there's just nobody on the market in the last offseason for anybody, but he did get hurt for a little bit, but at least he put up positive WAR, positive OPS plus. Hopefully we can get more out of him, but that guy just kind of, yeah, he's literally just a defense. I don't really look at him, honestly. It's kind of the same thing for him, too. Like, those two literally are just there just to fill in. This guy did not do very well. He did better than he did last year, to his credit. He did improve. We're probably going to keep him around and hope for the best, but yeah, I want to definitely see more from him offensively. It's kind of not great, but where I can say we got what we wanted offensively was from this guy. His WAR's pretty low, though, because I took him out of center field for Kepler because he had a little wrist issue, but he's going to be important for our team. We got him locked for a few years, so he's going to be very valuable for us offensively. And defensively, he doesn't make errors. He only made 1 error in his whole entire time out in center field, so his zone rating was very bad, though. Which, yeah, it's kind of a letdown. It's kind of the problem. But how about Max Kepler? This is our money sign. I had a good feeling about seeing him. I was like, man, nobody signed him. I was like, man, I'm gonna sign him. Get rid of Soler, which we can check on Soler, by the way. See how he put up. If I can spell his name. and see how he did with the Cardinals. Negative. So look at that. Albeit Gray didn't do well either, but yeah, well, it was a way to get him in the lineup, and oh boy, did he show his presence. 39 home runs. Wish he got to 40, but he didn't get there, sadly. But yeah, very good for us. What is he going to want for an extension? 19 mil. Not bad. I might do that. I might consider that. Jung Ho Lee. Hey, you know what? He's been not as hot as he was his first year. That was really a unicorn year. It was really great. It was great to see that because he's obviously not putting those numbers up in his first year because he's literally gone for the rest of the year. But, you know, would you take this if you're a San Francisco Giants fan? Would you take this kind of production from him? Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. He's okay, I guess. I don't know if I'd give him that for this kind of money. That's a lot of money for 2 WAR, but he was still good. But yeah, there's me gushing for the team for about 10 minutes. Those are our stats. Fielding independent pitching is actually number 1, so we definitely had some defensive problems. Not when it comes to errors, but just when it comes to maybe placement, guys getting jumps. That seems to be more of a problem with our team. I don't know what happened to Harrington, by the way. I'm trying to figure out what happened to him. Unless he retired, but I don't think he did. He's still on our team. No, I didn't move him down. No chance I did, but yeah, we'll figure that out. Oh, I guess this guy also pitched too, and he was pretty good when he did pitch briefly. Albeit he did get probably a little lucky, but hey, you know what? Hey man, sometimes being able to create your own luck is a skill, so anyway, I'm going to go make the roster, and then I'll show you guys it real quick, and then we're going to get to playoffs in the next episode. Alright guys, we got our postseason roster here. And I'll go through some of the individual changes real quick. But of course, we're going to go 4-man rotation here. And Harrington's going to be our long relief. But also could be a guy turned to in the bullpen. Especially because of that control. Where we don't want to walk a lot of guys. He might be valuable. But honestly, the reason why I'm giving him the start is 1, because I like the peripherals. But 2, he's actually pitched pretty well lately. And, I mean, everybody's been pitching well lately, too. It's not like there's... But obviously, if we're going to look at peripherals, I think he's got a better shot at succeeding for Game 4. But, yeah, of course, we're going to do Webb, Harrison, Whistlehunt, and Bueller. And then, yeah, our bullpen's pretty much going to look like this. And then, yep, of course, I did modify these lineups a little bit. Matos, I just shoved him at the bottom because he's not been good for us. Hopefully he can be a good contact guy to turn the lineup over. That's all I can hope for from him. He's not been very good, so. But yeah, we're going to have Jung Ho Lee, Bo Bichette, Yamanaka, Kepler, Schwarber, Luciano, Chapman, Bailey, and then that. And then left-handers, we're going to start with Luciano, then Kepler, Yamanaka, Chapman, Schwarber, Lee, Bichette, Bailey, and Matos. That is going to be how our lineup's going to stack. So any notable names I kept off, this guy's obviously kept off. Those ones were kept off. Yeah, of course, he was kept off. I didn't mention this, but he was not good for us at all this year. Kind of let down. I thought he was going to pitch better than this. I felt really good about him, but just no, he was not good for us this year, sadly. So could be a time to depart from him. Maybe not. Of course, that guy is our... Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention her, but yeah, no, he's not in there. That shouldn't surprise you. He's not going to touch our team anymore. Gordon was taken off. This guy can't hit at all. Not the time to not hit. Sorry. I have better defensive options, too, so... He actually didn't do too bad. I thought about bringing him up, but honestly, I'm looking at our team right now, because if you look at our bench, this is basically our pitching bat against left-handers. This guy's our defensive replacement, but he could also probably hit left-handers as well. But yeah, no, this guy's basically our defensive replacement for the infield, and this guy's our defensive replacement for the outfield, pretty much. Except left field. Don't play left field. Albeit, this guy could go play left field, so that's probably our wiggle there. But yeah, that's how we're going to be stacking up for the postseason, guys. Proud of our team. We somehow won again. We somehow got all the way. Our minor league system is actually not too bad either. A lot of the teams are at least at 500 or better, so very happy with how they performed. I kind of left this guy here to see how he did. Not very good. I'm probably going to move him back down to rookie ball. I think he needs to... I think he needs some time to develop there. So I just gave him some time there because I wanted to see what we had in him. And yeah, the same thing with this guy. It just... Because they were not going to be playing for a while, so I decided to give them a shot there. But yeah, they were not ready for it. So yeah, they were not ready for A-ball. They'll get their due to play in A-ball, but yeah. Speaking of who's ready to move up, by the way, I forgot we should do a prospect checkup real quick. Yeah, let's do a prospect checkup real quick. I've already kind of mentioned a few, but I need to clear all these out. Yep, I love doing that. Anyway, let's take a look to see. Obviously, that guy sucked there. This guy actually did pretty well. He did pretty well. He might be ready to go to A-ball. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have him start an A-ball. Have him start an A-ball. Hope for the best. Obviously, he didn't do great. Probably going to let him cook there a little bit longer. Anybody else I want to mention? I already moved that guy. This guy's bad as ready, but his pitching is definitely not. I'll give him, like, yeah, he definitely needs probably a little more down there anyway. Harrington, obviously, I need to get rid of him because he is a big leaguer now. He is no longer a rookie. Same thing with you. You are no longer a rookie either. You did very well in his limited time. I don't know if that means you'd be ready for... Nah, probably not. Let's see. That guy, we still... This guy did very well in A-ball. So I think he's definitely going to go to... Probably just a double A, yeah. You know, it's time to sink or swim, buddy. It's time to sink or swim. Yeah, this guy's a complete bust pretty much from us, sadly. He just never could figure it out. He's still got a good fastball, and like I said, he might still end up coming up, but it was only like a bullpen arm. He's just not been good at all. He's been a massive letdown. That's why we gotta scout better and not pick college or high school pitchers for your first pick. That's kind of important. At least this guy can go to maybe A-ball. Yeah, this guy could go to A-ball. Definitely get him to A-ball. He had a lot of guys retire, so definitely a good opportunity to get some of these guys that deserve their shot up, and those that don't can just sit back and wait. But yeah, he's definitely ready for A-ball. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to assume if they perform, they should be in A-ball. If they performed well, like this guy, we need some of these guys to advance to A-ball. Like, we can't have them all be in rookie ball forever. They got to grow up. You gotta grow up, and you might be a little hard for you, but you gotta just get out there and just grow up. Learn to grow up and be able to handle the big leagues or handle a higher league. Guess gotta be able to handle it, man. Because you can't. I'm not gonna keep them all down there forever. That's definitely not going to happen. So. Anyway, that was our little prospect check-in too, quickly, but. Yeah, congrats to the Giants again. I'm surprised the Dodgers made it. You guys should be thanking me because we kicked the Rockies' butts. You should be thanking us. You should be thanking us for your postseason. Otherwise, you would not be there right now. What? Yeah, you wouldn't be there right now. You just wouldn't be. You just wouldn't be because you would have just been stuck in. Yeah, because look at this. Oh, we actually sucked. We actually did suck pretty much against them. We actually did bad against our own division, funny enough. Yeah, we were really bad against our own division. Yeah, we did well against some teams in the National League. Some of them. Yeah, we really dominated the Padres and the Nationals, but then if you combine, oh dear God, that's a lot of names. What was the team we did the best against? Seattle, we swept. Toronto, we did good. We just, we had, like, when we played a team like them, we destroyed them. Yeah, I mean, that was just our thing. When we played against some teams, we had one series to make it count. We made it count against a lot of these teams. It was just that this team freaking kicked our butt this year. Jesus Christ. Well, they can sit on the couch and watch us dominate in the postseason. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. We'll be back with the playoffs, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Hopefully we can do better this time. Hopefully those stupid Reds don't beat us this time. All right, we'll see you next time.